Do you need that back, or you good on it?
I'll just read it to you. So in regards to the environment, how are you going to counter President Trump's policies on the Environmental Protection Agency and all the policy that he's cutting back on? And since there are a number of issues in New Jersey itself relating to the environment, from sewer pipelines to the Jersey Shore, what are you going to do to counter President Trump's agenda to cut back on the environment?
And again, I pronounce it Carnbeer?
Yep, you got it.
All right, honor to meet you. All right, Carl, will take the mic. Let's hear it for Carnbeer. Actually, I'll stay halfway up here. I got new glasses, so every time I look down, I feel like I'm going to tumble down the stairs. You please enjoy. In fact, I'm going to come on the other side of you so I can face you and face everybody else. Hello, sir. Hello, Dad. How are you? Phil Murphy. What's your name? Javi Panu? Honored. Okay. So you know this man? Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Environment. Like many other things, we have to fight at two levels. So already, if we had an otherwise neutral or supportive president, we would still have to get us back to par given what Chris Christie has done in his environmental policy. So he took us out of the Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative collection of states. He put the brakes on solar. He put the brakes on offshore wind. He did not change the mindset at the Board of Public Utilities that leads you to giving just as much credit to utilities for conservation as you would give them to build a 300 megawatt fossil fuel plant. So we trade. I spoke to the League of Conservation Voters National Convention on Saturday in Philadelphia. I said I think we trade at the biggest discount to where we should be on the environment of any consequential state. So that's the easy part. The governor could do a lot working with other elected officials. You can get back to par. Then you add the dimension of your question, which is a president who is clearly hostile to the environment. And so you're going to have, and by the way, you could fill in the blank, right? So you've got an EPA commissioner who doesn't believe in climate change. You've got a Secretary of Education who doesn't believe in public education. You've got an Attorney General who's responsible for the Civil Rights Division, who is on the record having made racist statements over the years, at the time not even supported by his own party. You could go through a long list of the folks that the president has surrounded himself with. So for the environment, for public education, for social justice and civil rights, whatever it might be, we need a governor. First of all, I think governors will have never mattered more, right? We need a governor who will stand with a steel backbone up to what's coming at us from Washington. And probably the most important pick, other than the DEP, the Environmental Protection Commissioner, really important. Commissioner of Education, really important. The most important, I think, is the Attorney General, because we're going to have to find ways to push back across all avenues, including the legal avenue, potentially all the way to the highest court in the land. And by the way, we need a governor and attorney general who will work with other states. One of my frustrations with Governor Christie right now, in a state which is you didn't ask about healthcare, most expensive healthcare state in the nation, he's saying nothing when these folks are dismantling the Affordable Care Act. There's silence. Arguably, we would suffer the most of any state in America, given how expensive it is to get health care in New Jersey. We don't need silence at this point. We need strength, and that's what I hope we can provide. Great question. One more time. Well done, Dad. Karen, honor.